Hey, you guys, it's Dr. Cara, and today I want to talk to you about power animals. So stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what a power animal is, why you probably want a power animal, and how you can connect with your power animal. So let's get started. What is a power animal? In my definition, a power animal is any animal that helps you in some way, helps you to grow personally, helps you to grow spiritually, and also helps you in the material world, the physical world. So a power animal could be any animal that kind of embodies, inspires, or assists you in some way to become a better person or to accomplish something that you want to accomplish. So a power animal could be a spirit guide, a power animal could be a totem, a power animal could be a spirit animal, it could be um, just an idea of an animal, or it could be a pet. It could be a wild animal that you see outside in nature. It could be the squirrel in your backyard. It could be, any kind of animal that kind of connects with you and captures your attention and kind of connects on a soul-to-soul level. So I am kind of an informal power animal fan. And I say that because I know in a lot of traditions, the words power animal have a very specific meaning. And the spirit animal has a different meaning, and a totem animal has a different meaning. And to me, I kind of put everybody into the umbrella category of an animal ally. And I'll talk in another video about what a spirit animal guide is and what they do. But because it is a little bit different than a power animal, I feel like a power animal is with you for a specific task or a specific growth period or a specific lesson for you to learn. And without them, we can really kind of wander through life confused and unfocused and feeling, at the mercy of outside forces that we have no control over. But with them, we can feel empowered. We can feel like we're part of a team. We can feel like we can get help. And we do. So I kind of came to my relationship with power animals really organically and without thinking about it, very informally, when I just started looking to the animals for how I wanted to be in the world. And so when I was facing a challenge, I would see an animal that faced a similar challenge but overcame it or accomplished something or approached it in a different way. And so it's over the last 10 years or so that I really kind of started to formulate my relationships with power animals. And that's where I kind of came to my working definition of it's really an animal in any form that helps you grow in some way or helps you achieve something in some way. But I wrote books about my relationships with power animals without even ever saying that's what they were, because it wasn't something that I kind of defined in that way. But with the power animal, I've been able to overcome some really serious, very real challenges. So I want to be really clear that this is not like airy-fairy, isn't it nice, animals are perfect and wonderful and they're all such spiritual beings and life might be nicer and, woody-woo. My power animals, my animal allies, my animal role models and mentors, they helped me overcome the emotional scars of abuse. They helped me overcome the challenge of my husband having really very serious depression for a very, very long time. They literally helped me keep him alive and to keep our family intact and to keep my sanity. So they can help us with some really big stuff. They can help us with little stuff, just little reminders every day. So I have written books about them, so I'm going to just grab those books just to help keep me focused so I can illustrate what a power animal relationship is like. So What the Owl Knows, gosh, that's really bright. So this is the book that I wrote about how the owl really inspired and worked with me to really overcome and to face some really big challenges within my family. And my relationship with the owl lasted several years because this was a big ongoing project for me to heal and overcome this stuff. The owl helped me reclaim my personal power. I am so different in the way that I talk to people, in the way that I stand, in the way that I approach my life, in the way I live my life, in the way I create my life, in the way that I honor and respect myself and stand up for myself. And the owl really helped me find my voice and find my power. And to say that, it sounds a little bit vague, but it's very real to me. There's times when I go into meetings or interactions with people and things are contentious, and I just stand my ground and I speak up and I don't walk away anymore. I don't turn away and bitch and feel like a victim. I stand up and I say, this is what's going on and this is how I want it to be, and they can then say yes or no or whatever. But the working with the energy and the inspiration of the owl has given me that ability in my life in a daily way to stand up for myself. And it's such a great feeling, and I see the benefits of it still to this day, even though I feel like my education, my internship with owl is kind of complete. I still see the benefits of that. And that worked for several years. That was a several year process, probably from 2011 to 2015 or 16 or 17 or something like that. So that was a long time. And then the elephant that I connected with, and I wrote about in this book, What the Elephant Knows, was an Asian elephant. And I didn't know the impact she would have in my life. But I connected with her through my first animal wisdom circle, and her words just really resonated with me and always stuck with me. And then when a year or so later, my husband was going through depression, and it was an incredibly stressful time. It's without doubt the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life, is making it through that year intact, in with my sanity, with my kids okay, and with him alive. No exaggeration there. She was the one that I would hear her voice, making me breathe, making me meditate to her words, to her lessons, to her wisdom. I actually had an elephant necklace that I wore through that entire time. So that was from 2015 till the end of 2018. And then around November, December of last year, I started to feel like I didn't really reach for that necklace anymore. I didn't really need that particular wisdom anymore. And I now have moved on. But that was a 3-year process of working with her and really embodying those lessons that she taught me. So that's another power animal in my life. And now this year, I've really been attracted to the sea turtle, and the sea turtle just keeps showing up. And so I've got a sea turtle necklace. I've got a sea turtle screensaver on my phone. And I'm building a relationship with sea turtle, much like the one that I had with the owl and then with the elephant. And so these animals and their wisdom guide my life on a day-to-day basis. So they remind me of the lessons that I'm here to learn, so that I can grow and become a better person, but also that I can fulfill my potential that I'm here to fulfill in this lifetime. So that's kind of how I see the power animal relationship working. The power animal comes and stays with you for a certain amount of time. It could be an afternoon, it could be a year, it could be several years. But you'll feel into it and feel how long that relationship is effective and powerful and part of your life. And then you'll just know that it's time for something else to happen, and that's okay. So how do you meet? So that's kind of the part 2 of why do we want to have a power animal in our lives. And then part 3 of what I wanted to share with you is, how do we do it? How do we find these animals to give us this guidance, to help us in our lives, to make our lives better? And you can do it kind of informally, like those 3 stories kind of illustrate. It just kind of happened to me. And it wasn't something I really sought out in particular. However, because I do have my animal wisdom cards, I do seek them out for little things all the time. So one way to connect with a power animal is to pull an oracle card and get the message from that animal in that card. Another way is to just start seeing where you're drawn. What animal are you drawn to? And then learning about that animal and seeing what knowledge could be applied to you in your life. And a third way is to formally go out and say, hey, who's my power animal? What do I need to learn? What am I doing? How can I benefit and grow from a relationship with you? And so that is a fantastic way to kind of formalize that relationship. And each one is a relationship. It may be a short relationship, like just pulling a card and going, oh, okay, manatee, that's right. I need to remember to really just be in this present moment right now, and remember that I make my future. Okay, so it may be that long, it may be longer, you know, it may be something more formal and more ongoing, a more ongoing relationship. But like any relationship, you can build and grow in that relationship. And the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. And so one of the things that I love doing for my clients and that I'm offering in my masterclass series this month is Meet Your Power Animal. And this is a way to formally go and meet your power animal, have a conversation with him or her, figure out why that animal is here for you, what the lesson is that you're learning, how they can help you, how you can contact them, and how you can live a better life with them on your side, on your team. So you get a whole team of helpers whenever you want. And this is a way to just say, hey, I know I'm going through something. I may not know what it is, but I know it would be easier if I had a little bit of help. So power animals are guides that you can reach out to and invite in, and they will show up for you and be there for you in your life. So I hope this helps you understand what a power animal is, why we can work with these power animals, and how to go and notice or go out and seek out a power animal. If you would like to join me and a bunch of the people in my community to meet your power animal, it's a really beautiful, powerful process, and I am doing that this week on Wednesday, February 27th. We will have a live masterclass for 2 hours that will be recorded. If you can't make it live, you can definitely listen in on the recording and get the benefits of that. But if you are ready to meet a power animal and take charge of your life and work with them and see how that goes for you, if you're an animal lover like me and this is your connection to the divine, this is a fantastic way to really anchor the power of an animal in your life and get kind of on the fast track and get that help with whatever it is whatever challenge it is that you're facing. So there is more information and a link below to register. I hope you will join me, and whether you join me or not, I hope that you understand power animals better now and that you are ready for the power animal in your life right now. Have a beautiful day, and remember, every being is a divine being, including you. Bye, everybody.